because of these trails.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why it's cold in California. You can't even go to LA without a jacket anymore. It's chilly. For me, it's chilly in Florida when it drops into like 79, 80. And I'm freezing up here. When I got off the plane, I was dead almost.
Yeah.
But 54 degrees was like, what? But this cooling effect is happening because of these particulates that they're dropping in the sky. And they're real. And now you can actually go online and Google geoengineering contract. And if you have a plane and a company, you can apply for a private contract to drop this stuff in the sky for the government. So,
why do you think the government's teasing all these UFO whistleblowers? Why do you think all those projects are going on?
Well, they're trying to get ahead of the game. So the UFO thing has come to a full head. They're real. But also we have some as well. UAPs, right? But they know what they are. We made them. And so now what they're saying is, where can we get more money? There just isn't enough money in wars anymore because we killed everybody. We already took over every country. There's nowhere else to go. I think one of the only central banks that are untouched is Iran. And there's no real money over there, so they're just not going to touch it. But what they said was, wow, we could still take money if there's a war, a pending war from space. So we have the Space Force. Now, we're going to get one of these UAPs, potentially, to do what we had happen in the Gulf of Tonkin incident that started the Vietnam War. It's going to attack one of our ships. And now everybody's going to be pissed off. Get them! Now we're going to send trillions of dollars without questioning into this space war that they created to fund projects that they own, that they sit on the board of directors of, that they're taking underground seed money from, and building these multi-billion-dollar weapons that will never see the light of day, and siphoning money from the sweat of our backs.
So it's just a phony war to prop up the economy.
It's a money maker. All these companies, Lockheed Martin and Northrop Grumman, they're going to do what they always do. They'll tell the government, "Oh, we'll put a bid in for this brand new fighter jet," and they'll take $15 billion down payment. They'll work on it for 15 years and say, "Oh, it didn't work. We need another $5 billion to see if we can fix these couple things on it. Maybe we can get it to fly." They give them another $5 billion, it never works.
You're talking about the F-35?
That's just one of many.
Yeah.
They'll just scratch that and do another one. But meanwhile, they've made billions of dollars off of nothing. And they do it over and over and over again. And that's the technique they use. Now, hey, we'll just take a couple trillion and we'll put it into the Space Force because we need space weapons.
Do you think we went to the moon?
Yeah, I do. I believe we went to the moon, but we lied about it. And what I mean by that is, yes, we went to the moon. But when you analyze several things, the footage, you see a mix of real footage and you see a mix of artificial footage.
That's my thinking too.
Now, why is that? I had to dig into this deeper. They discovered on the moon that there were artificial structures. There's evidence of war on the moon. There's debris laying all over the place. The moon mission was a reconnaissance mission. And the race to the moon between us and Russia was who's going to get their hands on that ancient technology first and bring it back and reverse engineer it. That's what the whole moon mission was all about. And that's why they show you this barren landscape, fake video. Meanwhile, it's all about getting the technology that's laying around. China sent a rover up there, and it got stuck in the debris. And it transmitted an image back before they can delete it. And that went worldwide. It was global. That was like 5 years ago. China rover stuck in the debris on the moon. I went and researched the Clementine mission. It was a military, former top secret mission that became declassified. And as soon as I saw the name Clementine, I knew what it meant. It never came back. "Oh, my darling Clementine, you were lost and gone forever." I said, come on. I knew this thing didn't come back, and it never came back. It was a low lunar orbit mission to go around the moon in a low lunar orbit. When it got to the backside, what they call the dark side of the moon, it crashed into something. But on its way there, it transmitted gigs of images back, which was made publicly available. And those images have a lot of anomalies in them, things that shouldn't be there. So we know for a fact there's something going on with the moon for real. And we got the FOIA, the Freedom of Information Act, on the black box audio from Apollo 11, and anyone can download it now. And guess what it says? It was on one of the documentaries I'm in. The astronaut is looking. What's his name? Neil Armstrong. He's looking down. He says, "Look at those concave structures down there. I bet the people down there never get out. That's on the black box audio from Apollo 11. He wasn't joking. And so, what people? What is he talking about? And why would he say that form of a dome, that form of a structure will make a dome, not a crater? So he's using code to say there's a dome down there and there's people inside of it. When they got Apollo 10, when they got to the backside of the moon, the dark side, comms, you're out of reach of comms now because the moon is blocking you from Earth. Well, something hacked into their comms and started playing this weird music in their comms from that side of the moon. This weird whistling musical note sound thing. They all freaked out. And that's on the black box for you as well.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's a recording from the dark side of the moon.
That's right.
It was not planned by NASA or them.
That's correct.
What the fuck?
Yeah. They were like, "Who? Do you hear it? Do you hear that? Yeah, I hear it too. I hear it. I hear it. What is that? What is that?" They were freaking out like crazy. Their comms got hacked on the dark side of the moon.
Couldn't we see the debris with like telescopes, like hobby telescopes?
Yeah, you go. Yeah, if you have a Celestron 130, which is what I do, a Celestron 130, you can see stuff on.
Listen, Martwan,
which bases
I've done some thinking, and here's what I'd like to offer.
Now, is it crystal clear?
Generally speaking, what you really need is to find Strelok, right?
Some of the atmosphere kind of gives this wavy look.
Anyway,
but there's a lot of images pre-Photoshop that you can
Stalker
get right.
that goes by this name. And they say he's found a path to the northern reaches of the zone. That is a virgin area, real gold mine for artifacts. Anyway, I can help you find him. However, as you can imagine, it won't be a free ride. You'll have to work it off. But in the long run, we'll both benefit. You're going to waste that Strelok fella and find out what happened to you, and I'll find... Well, I mean, I'll get my share of our mutual profit. So what do you say? Deal? All right, listen. You mean business, I can see that. And I mean, we need guys like you. We're doing sort of an investigation with some other traders. We want to open up a path to the north, to the center of the zone. And near the center, something or someone is trying to hamper our progress. How the heck this Strelok managed to sneak through, I don't know. You see, there's this one area where your brain starts boiling, an eerie place. Anyway, to cut a long story short, a couple of guys have been spying on those grunts for me, not far from here. Apparently the ones at the Agroprom Research Institute have dug up something major. I'm positive it has something to do with the center of the zone. Anyway, whatever they've dug up, it's secured somewhere on the 3rd floor of the Institute. And we really need this stuff. You know what I mean? Once you have the briefcase, don't bring it here. Take it straight to the barman. He runs the Stalker bar at 100 Rads. I'll upload the coordinates and all the data you need to your PDA. Clear? You'll need to go north through the garbage, then turn west. You'll end up at the Agroprom Research Institute after a few kilometers. Not bad. Some pretty good stuff you've got there. That's my boy. You... Well, good hunting, Stalker. Just think about it, man. Next time, it could be you in its place. Anyhow, be extremely careful near anomalies. As soon as you hear the detector beeping, grab the bolts and toss them in front of you. Alrighty, talk to you. You got the loot? What the heck are you bringing me in all this crap for? Not now, that's the way to go. Not bad. Some pretty good stuff you've got there. That's my boy. You've made...
Так, убери оружие. Подушевнее бы. Душевно. Классно, правда.
Опять сапожища хреновые подсунули. Что у них совести совсем нет у этих. За неделю подошли какой-то.
Кара.
А ну теперь я расскажу. Вот просто прихватили новичка Сталкера. Ну давай, парень. С какой целью вы пытались в трезвом виде проникнуть на территорию зоны, имея при себе незарегистрированное охотничье ружье и патроны к нему? А тот похмельный, голова как бочка, короче, задолбало все, отвечает. Пьяный, да, ну пьяный. Да если б я трезвый был, я б за 5 километров вас, уроды, обошел.
Так не смешно же.